Hey everybody, Jedi Jack Luther here. I don't have a box yet. I'm still waiting on a few things to come in the mail. But I figured while I was waiting for that to happen, I'd do a review. Haven't done one of those in a little bit. So what I'm going to review for you today is the Masters of the Universe Battle Bone. So this is from the vintage set. This is not modern or anything. This is from the 80s. This is something I didn't have as a kid. And I really didn't ask for it because when I was a kid, I didn't have a whole lot of Masters of the Universe. I think I had the He-Man, I had Cobra Khan, had Webstore, Hordak, Leech. I had a few figures. I didn't have enough that would have required Battle Bones. Now, this is a unique carrying case. Now, Star Wars had some unique carrying case. You had the Darth Vader case. You had the C-3PO case. You had the Rebel Transport served as a carrying case. And you had the Chewbacca bandolier, which was kind of cool. That was really neat looking. He-Man figures initially only had a He-Man carrying case. It was a standard carrying case, big case about that tall. You know, had made of that vinyl cardboard stuff that opened up and held several figures and accessories. Battle Bones is a little bit different and kind of worked along the lines of the Chewbacca bandolier. It was basic. Battle Bones is basically this plastic, the white, well, very bone-colored white plastic of some kind of four-legged dinosaur-looking creature. It's pretty unique, and to a certain extent, even without the figures, it makes a very nice piece to your collection because you don't have to use it necessarily as the carrying aspect. This could actually be an old dinosaur Skeletor resurrects to fight He-Man or such. The figure comes in three pieces. There's the front section piece, there's the tail section piece, and then there's the middle spine, which you look underneath, and that's how it's bolted in. It screws in, so it allows the two pieces to be put together. And the top spine is your handle that you carry it. There's room for 12 Masters of the Universe figures on this thing. If I lift it up here again and show you, each part of the rib is a clip that holds a figure. And then the head of the beast would open up, and you could put weapons and such in there for it so that you all had it in one spot. So you could load this up with figures, grab the handle, and march it into battle and all your figures would march with it. There was a few problems with it, and they're not that bad. But if you're into Masters of the Universe and you're trying to put your set together, finding one of these in great condition can be rough. These clips would break very easily. You kept putting your figure in it and pulling out, pulling your figure in and pulling out, and they would begin to snap off. So you're going to find examples of these with some of these clips broken. So those are going to be probably really good and cheap on eBay. But it's going to be broken, and you don't want a broken toy. You want something complete. Some people sell either the front or the back, and those pieces are in good shape, so you kind of can Frankenstein one. You just have to make sure you have the middle bone piece that screws them all together, or they're not going to stay together. And also, this won't hold just any old Masters of the Universe figures. He-Man, Skeletor, Beastman, those guys that have the standard waist that they use generically throughout the series will fit in here. But then you got your Mechanic, Leech. Those figures that are big and more bulky are not going to go in here. They're going to break those clips because they're just not going to fit. This is only going to hold the standard figures. So not every figure will fit in this. Also, when they begin to, if you notice how close these are together, and you know how bulky the He-Man figures are, you end up with one figure in front can have his arms down, but every figure behind him is going to have one of his arms up so they all fit in there together, because there's no room for all those arms to be down. So the hard part is finding one like I was lucky enough to find this in one like this with all the clips together for a good price. You're just gonna have to do your homework, but if you can find one, it's a really cool piece. And there's a really added bonus to this. If your figures are on a bookshelf, this will slide right into a shelf on a bookshelf. If you put your figures in it, they can be in this. They'll be held. They won't fall down. They won't domino effect. They'll be in there and they're locked in tight. And then their weapons and stuff can be in here, and you don't lose any of the weapons or anything. So it's a very nice piece, but it can be difficult to find one that's in the condition where none of these clips are broken, and you're really going to have to pay attention. I came across one guy who said, you know, mint condition, and 2 or 3 of the clips were broken, were apparently broken in the picture. You could tell. But if you can find one that's unbroken, complete, and at a good, decent price, this one set me back probably in the $20 range, but they can go for $30, $35. Depending on who's selling them, just because of trying to find it not broken. But if you can get one, it's a decent piece. It's really something to display with your He-Man figures. You can put it on a shelf and have the good guys fighting it if you don't want to use it for the carrying case aspect. It's a decent. I think it's a decent piece. It's definitely one worthwhile to get, just due to the fact that not only it can hold figures and weapons, but it has some playability value. I kind of do wish I did end up with this as a kid, because this would have been a cool monster for the heroes to fight. Skeletor just could have sent this in the battle because it is a skeleton and fits along with that theme. So I just want to do a quick review. When I got this in, this should have been a what's in the box, but the video just couldn't come together. So while I have some time, I thought I'd do a review of this piece, since not many people would know I even have it. So for the What's in the Box franchise, we should be getting a box here by the end of the month, I'm hoping. Next January is Smuggler's Bounty, and we're getting the Empire Strikes Back box. Can't wait for that. I love Empire Strikes Back. So this is my review of Battle Bones. And so I'll probably do a few more reviews, throw on there until a box comes in. Until next time, we'll see you on What's in the Box.